Hello, this is the weekend tarot reading. I'm sorry I didn't do it yesterday. I was a bit tired and I was sorting out a couple of other things that I needed to do, so, you know, and spoke to a couple of you, did some readings or sessions, so that was nice. So yeah, we're gonna go into the energy for weekend. Tropical juice today. I might have to get up midway because that's not going to be enough. I've already drank more than half. I need like a really big cup, don't I? Okay. So we're going to use the romance angels for the relationship messages, and I need to get a deck for our spirit guides. See what our spirit guides are giving advice on. Hang on a minute. Oh, I think we're going to use the unicorn cards because I don't think I used these for a while. Oh, it matches my nails. How funny. Oh dear. Right, so yeah, we'll use these as our spirit guide messages because they're really quite nice. I used them yesterday with one of you for a reading. So we'll do those ones. Okay, so here we go. Let's go into it. So if you know your astrology chart, that does help because obviously you can sort of basically maybe watch a few of the different zodiac signs, and I'm sure many of you know that already, but it took me a while to understand all that sort of thing. And if you ever want me to go through your astrology chart with you, just let me know because it is something that I do. I'm not an astrologist, but I can do a session on your astrology chart and we can go into it. So yeah, so I mean, it can be helpful just to think about, you know, the aspects that make up your personality, because it's sort of learning to accept, you know, the way you are. And so anyway, let's go into this energy for you. It's Taurus. If you've got Taurus anywhere in your chart, you might resonate with this message. Okay, you've got here separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So some of you may be going through some sort of separation, or you may be single at the moment. Or you may have had a twin flame that you're not in contact with at the moment. You know, that's a time for you to get to know yourself, isn't it? It's a time for you to learn to connect with yourself, and it's quite a tricky experience. You know, I'm going through it myself at the moment, but it's really the best experience you can have, isn't it? So, you know, let's see what else we're getting here for Taurus. Or perhaps you know somebody that's going through a separation at the moment. You've got here the Fool, so new beginnings for you. Happy new beginnings. Wishes fulfilled. Look at that. You know, you may be on your own at the moment, or starting out in something and you feel a bit alone or something like that. You know, like when you start a new job or you move somewhere new, and you might be just in a situation where you're sort of on your own at the moment. You don't really, you know, but it's a happy time for Taurus. It's a very happy time because it's exciting. And you've actually really got whatever you need to just make it happen. You know, even if you haven't got very much, it's enough. It's what you need to make things happen. Spirit is saying you're going to get your wishes fulfilled. You know, this is actually a very happy time for Taurus at the moment. Let's go. Right, now you've got somebody here connecting with the Chariot card. So they are mastering emotions. They're moving forward as well. You're both moving forward, really. Yeah, this person would have been quite stuck in the past, but they're learning to be more childlike. They're trying to learn how to live in the present moment. You know, they don't want to be stuck in the past anymore, because that's their tendency. So they're really, really focused on trying to move forward and live in the present moment, which I feel something Taurus is also doing. Because when you learn to connect with yourself, that is kind of embracing the present, because here you are in the present moment. And it's the deepest spiritual lesson. Now somebody here says, let me take the lead. So this person's quite a dominant person that we're talking about here. This person who wants to do things their own way, is trying to move forward on from the past because they've tended to get very stuck in conflicts perhaps, or relationship problems, whatever it's been. This is quite a dominant person we're talking about here. Well, I don't really know whether you want to connect with that person or not. I should think they probably would want to connect with you again, but I'm not sure you would, because I think you're really in such a good position to kind of go on new adventures. I mean, that's what I feel Spirit's encouraging you to do, new adventures. Oh, that's kind of weird. Hello and goodbye. You will soon see that this change will make things better. Mad, isn't it? It really is. It's like Spirit is encouraging you to the new and saying, look, you're actually going to have the best time. You're going to have the best year, Taurus. You're going to have the best time at the moment. You know, you're following a better alignment. If you sort of go backwards, it's not really the right alignment for you, because if it was, it would have worked the first time around, you know. So I don't know what that person's going to do, but in any case, I feel like this is all new for Taurus and you're headed to much better things, basically. Whether that's to do with work or relationships or kind of everything in your life, really. Sometimes everything sort of gets refreshed, doesn't it? So let's go into Virgo. My daughter's coughing in the background. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but she's got a cough. It went away and now it's come back again. Bless her. I think it's because they went swimming at school this week and it's kind of flared it back up. Right, Virgo, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Didn't you have this card before? I really feel like you had that card before. Wow. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So you might be very attracted to somebody at the moment. You might be very attracted to somebody at the moment and you're sort of holding back and you're thinking, should I? Should I do this? Is it a good idea or not? You're going to make some decisions here this weekend, and it's like you're learning how to separate yourself off from emotions and do what's right for you. And sometimes it means having a bit of a heavy heart as we walk away from things that we wish kind of could have worked out. But I feel like you're just cutting ties. I feel like you're saying, do you know what? I need to do what's right for me, and perhaps I do have feelings for someone else, or there's going to be other situations that are worth exploring, you know, like there's other people out there that I would like to meet or attract, you know, be attracted to and explore. And I don't really want the past or somebody in the past to keep affecting me. And maybe this is not even to do with romance, but you know, I just feel with this energy for Virgo, it's about you cutting ties and moving forward. And that it feels like you're moving on to things that are worth exploring. Your person is being very mysterious. There's somebody here that's being very secretive and quiet, and you don't know what the hell they're doing or getting up to. They might be somebody that sometimes suffers with depression. I think they're very confused about you as well. This person is quite an awkward energy. Why won't you give me space? I can't grow. They're quite an awkward energy. You know, they're a bit of a lone wolf, I feel. And it's like, yeah, you know, if that's what you're projecting out, let's just move on. I mean, whether this is, like I said, to do with love or another situation in your life, I just feel the energy is Virgo's just saying, you know what, whoever you are, whoever you are in my life, if I'm not getting good vibes, I'm done, you know, because Virgo, you do try hard. You put in 150%, I know you do, to everything you do. And you're very passionate, you know. And do you know what? If somebody's just being kind of awkward, kind of just secretive or whatever, I think you're done. I think you've put everything you can into it. And Spirit's basically saying there's more things to come for you that are much more worth exploring. Oh, blimey, this one's a bit of a funny one. Love from your parents. No matter what, your mother and father love you as much as they can. Okay, so, I mean, let's just say if you don't speak to a biological parent, yeah, or don't have contact with biological parents, it could be, you know, other people that have cared for you in this lifetime, you know, and or it could be a soul family, yeah, because I mean, I don't speak to my dad, so, you know, I don't know, take that. I mean, for me, I would say it can be message from your spirit guides, and that your spirit guides are basically, because these are the spirit guide cards that I'm using today, that, you know, your spirit guides are sort of saying, all right, they're not able to make everything happen for you that you may have wanted to happen because of karmas and predestined energy, you know. Certain things have to be the way they are. So it's almost like, I don't know, I feel like it's an apology from your spirit guides, and they know you've been disappointed about a situation, but they're saying, look, you know, we love you, and we're trying to guide you on to other things that are going to be much more worth exploring. So that's what I feel your spirit guides are saying, Virgo. Okay, let's go into Capricorn. I feel like I'm taking ages this morning. God help me. I can't take too long because the kids want their breakfast. Right, Capricorn. I get into it, that's the trouble. I start to go into the messages and I sort of can't stop. Capricorn, oh, you've got romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. There's a lot worth exploring for Capricorn at the moment, and it might not just be romantic feelings. There might be other things that I feel Capricorn going into a much more explorative phase, much more adventure at the moment. Yeah, I mean, you're in a good position to really have a good time at the moment. You know, these are good times for Capricorn. Things improving. You're in a very good position to proceed with your life and actually follow your joy. You know, this is about you this year. It really is. There's somebody here you connected with, and there's an ending, and there's tears, there's sadness, there's somebody that feels desolate. They've gone through desolation. Maybe they've been abandoned, maybe they've been rejected, they've suffered with tears. It's kind of over now, but I feel sorry for that person. They've been through a lot. This person says, have you moved on? I'm worried. There's somebody there floating around in your life, and it could just be a family member or a friend, somebody you know, or it could be a lover. But this person's gone through betrayal, and it's probably left them very cut up, and they sort of struggle to move on from the past, you know. But at the end of the day, you can't really fix it for them. They've got to pick themselves back up. Okay. Tarot's clearly saying here, it's time for you to have fun and explore. Okay. So don't feel guilty about that person, or feel like it's your responsibility to fix them, or that it's your, I don't know, maybe you can be caring to that person, but I feel that person really has got to pick themselves up now. And it's not really, that basically Spirit is saying that they're over the worst of things now. They're over the worst of things, and I think their life's going to improve now. Okay. Now, Your spirit guides are saying talk about your feelings. Tell a friend how you feel. Oh dear. So, yeah, tell a friend how you feel because they might be able to help you. You might be surprised what comes forward. An offer of help, something changes. I feel something could click all of a sudden and I don't know. Could be something simple where you just get a little bit of help with something and it's like, oh, that's really made a big difference. You know? So yeah. So it's good times for Capricorn. Time for you now to explore your life and move forward and not to worry too much about that person. They're over the worst of it. Things are going to pick up for them. I don't feel that person's going to be a problem for you. So let's go into Aquarius. Come on, Kerry. Come on. Oh dear, I tend to work quite slowly, so I find it hard to do quick. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Wow. If you're in a relationship, your relationship's going to get more and more solid now. It's really going to get more solid. I'm seeing more stability. If you are single, you are now in a position to proceed with your life and find you will find a relationship that is going to be you know, could lead to engagement or is going to just basically be much more deep. Okay, it's gonna, well, or maybe deep's not the right word, but it's going to be much more suited to you. Okay, so but if you're in a relationship, there's just stability, more stability here, progress. Yeah, look at that. That is now this is actually indicating skilled work. So the tarot is basically saying, Aquarius, you're very skilled at what you do and you're actually going to get what you deserve. You're actually going to get success at what you do. You've got the Justice card, things going in your favour. Also, I mean, if there's something you're wanting to build, something new in your life, you know, like solid, a new path to do with your career, something to do with the home, something to do with family, I don't know. Whatever it is at the moment, Aquarius, that you are trying to rebuild, you're rebuilding. And it's going to go well. Justice card. It's going to go well. Yeah. You're building more stability in your life. You're balancing the scales of karma. You know, things are going to be more fair for you going forwards because it hasn't been very fair. Somebody connecting to you with the Emperor card. Okay, so this can be an authority or an organisation that maybe you work for or that you will be working for. Or maybe this is an authority that are helping you out with something. They will be fair. Things will go in your favour. It will work out. If it's a person, again, this person could be quite dominant, but they're fair. They're nice. You'd be a good match. It could be quite an amazing match. Somebody here saying, I'm going to tell you how I truly feel. So you're going to get information, you're going to get news coming through. Love. The answer that you're seeking is love. Wow. So really come into your heart this weekend. You know, just be in that loving vibration of yourself, of spirit, and just know that you're on the right path. You're going to be successful. Things are going in your favour. Whatever you're working towards is going to go well. And you're going to get some news, or somebody's going to tell you how they feel, right? Things moving to more stability for Aquarius now. It's very good. I don't know why I did that. My kids would be like, Mum, what are you doing? Don't do that. Stop. Okay, Gemini. Right, Gemini for weekends. What do we get for Gemini? Getting to know each other. As you reveal innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So you're really getting to know somebody here. Also, could be getting to know yourself, which is the most important one. Because the more you get to know yourself, you know, obviously vibrationally you'll be a match for somebody that is more conscious. Yeah, so getting to know yourself at the moment, Gemini. So you could be drawing in a relationship. You've got Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles really knows herself. I mean, doesn't matter what gender or sexuality you are, but Queen of Pentacles, yeah, that is like one of the most solid energies in the tarot. Whatever tries to obstruct you, whatever tries to get in your way, good luck. Because this card is perseverance. This card is perseverance with success. This card is like, you know, you've got spirit on your side, basically. Anything that tries to get in your way at the moment, Gemini, anybody, anything, any situation, any type of obstruction, you'll smash through it. You'll smash through it. There's no competition here, really. It might feel tiring sometimes, but you've got good energy, you've got good health here, or a good alignment, you're in a good position, good resources, I don't know. But you are in a good position, a very good position here to basically, I don't know, whether it's slay your demons, overcome an obstacle, really get in your power. It's quite amazing. It's definitely about Gemini getting in your power at the moment. You know, getting your mojo back. Getting your mojo back for life. And it's nice. You've got someone here with Page of Cups energy. And Page of Cups is somebody that is, well, yeah, this person would have their mojo. Very excited. They're on a new adventure. You know, they're feeling good. They're learning. That they're excited. You know, it's somebody that could come in with a nice message for you. So there could be somebody exploring their sexuality as well with that card. There's somebody saying, I regret the choices I've made. Oh, well, don't we all? But there could be somebody coming in with an apology to you. Somebody does regret what they've done. Could be something linked with a child even. Okay, this is lovely. Because I did say, didn't I, Gemini, you're getting your mojo back, you're getting your power back. Nothing's going to stand in your way at the moment. This is a good vibe at the moment for Gemini. Look at that. Just be yourself. How cool is that? You're a great person. Enjoy being yourself. Yay. So, yeah, just be yourself. Keep moving forwards. Spirit's really happy with you at the moment. You're going to be lucrative as well, by the way. You're going to, you know, money gets better as you get older. All right, so there's somebody here that's regretting things, but I think they have good energy. They may apologise to you, or they may just be, you know, like doing their thing again and feeling happier, which is nice. Okay, so Libra. Let's go into Libra. Very dark in here this morning. I don't know if you can tell how dark it is, but it's like, yeah, it's really dark. And the light for the film is really dazzling. Right. Okay, Libra. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Right. Well, maybe affecting your romantic life. Maybe somebody else has got addictions that affect their romantic life. Silly. Mind you, it is hard, isn't it? It's hard living in the Matrix, and that's why most of us have got some sort of addiction or obsession, because it's difficult living here. So we don't want to judge, but it's a shame if somebody has got an addiction that's, you know, affecting their ability to have a relationship, you know. Okay, so you've got here Four of Cups, Libra. You may have felt a bit fed up lately, a bit, you know. It was kind of weird because just like not anything really bad happening, but it just might have felt like a really long like pause where there just wasn't much going on, and then it's like Spirit's handing you this cup saying, come on, wake up, there's loads of things, there's loads of fun things coming your way, you know. They're trying to sort of, basically they've been sort of nudging you. Spirit has been nudging you. So if you kind of think like, why have I been getting ideas to do certain things lately, that's the reason why, because Spirit's sort of been nudging you. Basically destiny, okay, Wheel of Fortune. It just means that it's kind of weird, but you've had to go through a certain set of circumstances. You may have been involved with somebody that had an addiction type thing that affected your bond. You've sort of maybe been recovering from that, or you've just basically just been recovering from your own addictions or your own path, and you've had a bit of recovery time, a bit of downtime. But Spirit is basically nudging you that now it's time to proceed, okay? So fun could be ramping back up for Libra. You've got somebody here that is destructive, okay? That is a destructive energy. They're destructive. So perhaps that's what you were recovering from. And this person says, I'm sorry for lying to you. Well, they were silly then, weren't they? Silly. Let's see what your spirit guides are saying. You've got a very genuine energy. I want to say that. A very genuine energy, and Spirit will work with you. Spirit can't bring you everything you want because we've got karmas from past lives. So that is why there is a predestined plan based on your balance of karma. But if you have a genuine energy, it is easier for Spirit to work through you and bring you your destiny, and also cancel out some karmas is possible. Your spirit guides are saying simplicity. Put your energy into the basics and let go of excess. There you go. So that could be a double message, you know. It could be a message for your person that they need to let go of excess. They need to simplify their life, and maybe that's what they're realising. But then also you know, there's really beautiful things here to come. I mean, look at that card. How beautiful is that? So put your energy into the basics and let go of excess. Simplify things. Spirit's bringing you your destiny. And so you don't actually have to do an awful lot. They're just nudging you that this is now the time that things for you are picking up. Okay? After, I feel, you've been let down by somebody. Okay, let's go into Leo. Leo for the weekend. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. I mean, that could just literally be because you're so focused on work that you haven't really got time or energy for a relationship at the moment anyway. It could be that Spirit's sort of pushing you more towards your life purpose, even if you're not in a regular career. But whatever your life purpose is, it's like Spirit saying, like, this is kind of where the flow is. This is where the energy is. So, you know, it could be children, family. Also the past. I mean, maybe you're processing the past and you've got sort of healing you're doing at the moment on yourself. You've got Knight of Cups. Okay, now some good news could be coming in. You've got to sort of be careful not to fantasize about the past or fantasize about somebody, because Knight of Cups can indicate fantasies, believe it or not. So it's kind of about staying grounded. Try to stay in the present moment. I feel like there's a lot going on for Leo at the moment, and it could feel a bit of a whirlwind, but there is good news coming in for you. There could be an arrival, an invitation this weekend, somebody coming in with a message or an invitation, the arrival of somebody. You could be actually sort of stepping forward into something new. I do feel Spirit saying, you know, stay grounded and just focus on what's real. You know, don't focus on the past, don't fantasize too much about the future, just kind of like do what you're doing. You've got money coming in here. You've also got somebody that's maybe concerned with family matters. They could be very concerned about family or that type of thing. But yeah, money looking good. There's somebody here saying, I'm undecided about us. I need time to think things through. Don't rush me. That could just be a general energy. It's not necessarily that they're undecided about you, but perhaps they're undecided about a lot of things in their life at the moment, and they just need a bit of time to get a bit grounded. There's definitely somebody with a lot on their mind here. Like I said, it could be to do with money or family, but they've got a lot going on in their mind. It's similar to you. I feel like you've got a lot going on here. So very busy energy for Leo, but it's all about remembering to just connect with what you love, what matters to you. And I feel, you know, you're either sort of breaking through into something you really love now, and you could be arriving in a new job, arriving in a new opportunity to meet people, or, you know, perhaps you're arriving to a new spiritual path, or a new, you know, meeting somebody new, a new relationship, you know. There's just this sense of Leo stepping forward into something you really love and feeling much happier. But you've just got to remember to stay grounded. And it's interesting because it's almost like sometimes money or work perhaps has been blocking you from really looking at self-love or looking at your love life. Okay, I hope you don't mind me saying that, but it's just what I'm reading in the cards. So I feel Spirit is realigning you at the moment to follow your heart, follow your dreams. Don't worry so much about, you know, money or career, because it could have been blocking you a little bit. But obviously you've got to make your own decisions. I mean, don't do what I say, but I'm just telling you what Spirit, the cards are saying. Light, see the light within yourself and everyone else. Oh, that is amazing. There's a very strong spiritual energy coming in for Leo at the moment. I feel it's protecting Leo, and I feel it's guiding Leo towards what your heart fulfilled would be, and not to be distracted by everything around you, because I just feel like there's tons of distractions around Leo at the moment. Right, let's go into Aries. I thought quite a long message for Leo. Right, Aries. I could even feel the energy, you know. Mad. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay, so you might have been involved with somebody with addiction issues. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay. You know, and sometimes that means taking the right steps for you. Taking the right steps for you. Okay. Now, I feel you've gone through some sort of challenge, right, that wasn't very pleasant, because you've got the Five of Swords, and it's like you've had to take your power back after going through what was a bit of a destructive time, whether it was self-destructive or somebody in your life had a self-destructive energy. Like I said, someone could have had addictions or some sort of problem like that. And basically, you know, Spirit is bringing you into much greater self-love. You've got the Empress, you know. Empress really has been through the ringer. You know, she's the mother of the tarot. She's gone through all sorts of experiences, but she comes out a winner. You know, she comes out with her pride, not her pride, but her self-respect intact, and she knows herself and value, worth, all of that. And it's like Spirit is saying, you know, it's worth the effort. It's worth making the effort for yourself to rise out of these situations, because you actually gain so much from it. You're evolving, you know, to a higher level of consciousness. And it's guiding you towards a new beginning, possibly in love or other areas of your life. You're connecting here to somebody with the World card. This is somebody that will have made a lot of realizations, and they could actually be quite highly evolved, okay, with the World cards. They've learnt their karmic lessons and they have evolved and had some sort of major awakening. So it's quite an amazing energy. You actually are a really good match here. Okay, why won't you give me space? I can't grow. I feel like that's that sort of destructive energy that you might have been involved with in the past. And now there's so much enlightenment and understanding and clarity, and I feel you're completely it's like you've gone between two worlds, you know, like letting go of an old timeline, going into a much higher timeline, Aries. It's pivotal. I feel like it's really pivotal for Aries at the moment. It's quite an amazing thing you're doing, that not a lot of people can do, because you're really like well, you're deepening your level of consciousness, and you're going to come into contact with people that are a match. Thankful. Think about the people and the things that you feel grateful for. So all the people that have helped you along the way, all of the opportunities that have helped you along the way. It's amazing, really. You could be about to meet your soulmate, you know, because of these breakthroughs. Yeah, Aries, that's quite an incredible reading, actually. Let's go into Sagittarius. Sagittarius for the weekend. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. It's worth making the effort for yourself, okay? Great love. The greatest love is the love of ourselves. So it's worth making the effort for yourself. Ask your friends for help. That's the most important thing. Get the love of yourself right, and everything else will take care of itself. And if there is a great love in your life, it will always come back to you. You're making a lot of realizations at the moment. You've got the Hermit card. You're raising your level of consciousness. You're seeing things so clearly. It's really easy for you to decipher what's good energy, what's bad energy, what's in alignment for me, what's not in alignment, what's the right environment for me, what's not the right environment. You know, you can do all of that really easily. So it's probably a time of solitude, so that you can make these sort of you know, observations. So it's all very informative to you at the moment, and it's helping you to learn about, you know, this great love of self. And you're in a really good position. You've got a yes from the tarot. 9 of Cups. They're basically saying you're moving into a much happier time because of the realizations you're making, because you're choosing to not rush into decisions, but you're actually just choosing to reflect and to learn and to raise your level of consciousness. You're putting yourself in a fantastic position to actually feel extremely happy this year. There's people around you that can help you. And like I said, you know, if there is a great love here, it's going to get drawn to you regardless. So you're doing more internal work so that you can attract things instead of chasing. Somebody here connected to you might have some sort of depression. They're quite stagnant. They're a bit stuck. You know, and Spirit's trying to show them what a great opportunity they've got there. You know, maybe they've got an opportunity for self-love. Maybe they've got an opportunity for happiness, and they sort of can't really see it, or they can't really take the opportunity. But Spirit is trying to pick this person up. If you don't hear from them, or they've gone a bit quiet, they're sort of trying to protect you, because this person is aware that they've got quite a big ego, and they're probably trying to, they're in a bit of recovery at the moment. It's like recovery time. Spirit is going to pick this person back up again. You know, now your spirit guides are saying it's worth waiting for. Your patience will be rewarded. So that is confirmation from your spirit guides that by taking the effort to go within, you know, get clarity, learn what you need to learn. It's like you're not touching the matrix so much. That's what I feel. I feel like you're pulling back and not getting, you know, not getting so involved with the matrix. And by pulling back, it's very wise, because you're able to really pull on your own resources and get yourself in a much better energy, because you're not having everybody in the matrix interfering, like all that energy out there interfering with you. I feel like you're you know, boosting yourself, and it's worth it. They're saying that you'll be rewarded for doing this, because obviously energetically your vibration will be higher, which allows consciousness to work through you, doesn't it? So Sagittarius, there's a lot of internal work going on there. You've got the right people around you, and you're getting yourself in vibrational alignment so that you do receive the rewards that you would really like and the love that you would really like, you know. So you're going about everything the right way, basically. That is sort of the confirmation. Okay, so let's go into Scorpio. Right, Scorpio, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life, and maybe in your life in general. There's something that has been divinely timed, something you've been waiting for. You've just been thinking, God, I was waiting for this, waiting and waiting, and it felt like it was never going to happen. And then boom, it's happening, baby. I don't normally talk like that, but that's what I'm getting, you know, it's happening, baby. Yeah, Tower card. Wow. Things are changing for you massively externally. This is like physical reality. Everything's changing. You were waiting and waiting for that change, like I said. And it was like praying to God, saying, for God's sake, when? And it is happening, because you've got here Knight of Wands. There's some kinds of move going on here, right? There's some kind of departure or move. There's something massively changing here in your life, finally. Thank God. And some of you, it could be that you're actually moving, okay, moving house or something, but somebody could be leaving, you could be leaving. There is a change, massive change going on. You've been waiting for it, and now it's happening. It's good news. It is good news. It may have felt a bit like, oh, you know, a bit scary, or a bit like, I don't know, but it's for the best. This is definitely for the best. Now there's somebody here connected to you with a bit of a destructive energy. They tend to have a bit of a destructive energy. They're trying to pull their power back now. They're trying to get themselves in a better position. They're saying that they've seen the future with you and they want you by their side. I would be a bit wary of this person and make sure that they are definitely in a good energy if you're going to proceed with them. Share. When you share, everyone feels happy. How beautiful. I love this card, by the way. I just think it's so pretty. So sharing, when you share, everyone feels happy. There's something here about an energy of pulling together, you know, like lots of people involved to support each other, help each other. There's lots of changes going on maybe for you and also other people around you. Yeah, it's a big time of change for Scorpio. There's nothing much else I can say, but my God, now the changes are now going to be more visible. If you've been keeping the changes hidden, because that was something that was coming up a lot for Scorpio lately, I think the changes now are going to start becoming more visible and people are sort of going to know more about the changes. It's going to be more time that those changes are more obvious, perhaps. Okay, but anyway, there's a shift and it's finally happening. So I think Scorpio will feel better. Let's go into Pisces. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Okay, so somebody been tricking you, conning you, not being really, really honest. Not being as genuine as they could have been, not being as fair. And funnily enough, I was just literally, obviously, I knew that's the word I was going to use. And as I did it, Justice card came out. Things haven't been fair for you, Pisces, but they are about to get very fair. You're about to get everything you deserve. You're on a new journey, a new adventure. You feel very excited. You could be very attracted to somebody because that can indicate a new lover or sexual attraction. But in any case, you are super excited. Things are going to go in your favour now. You've balanced the scales of karma. It's time for things to go better for Pisces now. After being deceived or somebody not being very fair towards you. You're connecting in here to an energy of the Empress. Wow, somebody wants a new beginning. It doesn't have to be a woman, obviously, it's an energy. Somebody wants a new beginning, and this is somebody who's very nurturing, very protective. You know, but they've lived life. They're not wet behind the ears, you know. I never say that, I don't know why I said that. I'm affected by cosmic and collective energies. Yeah, this is somebody that's more sensitive and more nurturing, and yeah, this is definitely somebody that would have an honest energy and a kind energy. So you're attracting a different kind of energy here, Pisces. It's like you've risen out of the ashes. You know, you've renewed yourself after some difficulties and you're in such a better energy, and now you're attracting somebody else with a better energy. Oh, your spirit guides here. This is amazing. It is okay to be different. You don't need to be like everyone else. You are perfect just as you are. Boom. I love that. I mean, that's just me all over. I have got Pisces in one place in my chart. And, you know, and I know the area it is, and it kind of makes sense for me. So, yeah, it's okay for us to be different. That's confirmation. You don't have to live your life like anybody else. You know, that is just matrix, you know, crap, basically. You're here to be different, to do things that feel right and exciting for you. It hasn't been very fair, but you are about to embark on a fantastic journey. I feel it's of self-discovery. I feel it's going to make you feel it's very good news for you, basically. Right now, it's a very good news for Pisces, okay? Right, let's go into Cancer. I can hear my daughter coughing, bless her. She was really good, actually. She got through the night and she didn't cough too badly. But I think where she's moved this morning, she's starting to cough. Anyway, let's go into Cancer. How are you doing? Cancer for the weekend. Let's see what we get. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Yeah, there's a much more optimistic vibe around Cancer at the moment. Much more optimistic, feeling good. Feeling very good. Back in our vibes. Temperance. Star. Wow. Harmonizing. Being authentically you. Just being you. There's no mask. There's no pretending. Because the thing with Cancers is we've got a hard shell, and we can use that hard shell sometimes as a bit of a mask, and actually we're super soft underneath. But I feel like we're just being more harmonious and more balanced and being more real, that we are quite soft and all of that. Star, we're in a much better alignment now because of that fact that we're just being in the true self, not this fake ego self. You know, it takes time. It takes time, because when you're at a difficult point in your life and you feel scared and you feel stressed, I think it's easy for Cancers, we just go into that hard shell thing. And it is good because it helps us bloody survive, doesn't it? I mean, I did it. But the trouble is, you can sometimes start to over-identify with that hard shell, and you sort of start to make it who you are, and you start to think that's who you are, but it isn't really, because then all you're doing is you're coming into contact with people who are very hard and very cold. And the thing is, as Cancerians, that's not really at all who we are, is it? We're soft, super soft inside. So we're getting more balance between our hardness, but also our softness, which is, you know, that balance is harmonizing everything. We feel more at peace with ourselves because we're accepting the light and dark of ourselves, you know, and we're being more embracing the softer parts of ourselves. And it's bringing us to a much better alignment. It's going to lead us to our wishes fulfilled, because, you know, we can actually now attract something that then obviously, not just a person, but situations and opportunities that also, you know, are more suited to us. So yeah. Oh my God. We have got love here, right? We have got love. This is, in the Rider-Waite deck, they do call it the sort of, the blending of the masculine and the feminine coming together. But it doesn't have to be masculine and feminine, because obviously, like, we're all different sexualities and genders, but you know what I'm saying. It is a sexual energy, Black Cars. But it's not just sexual, it is the coming together. Okay, that's really weird. I'm avoiding our connection. What the hell? What the hell? Well, that's interesting. What I want to say is that person who's avoiding your connection, if they do actually really have feelings for you, they're playing a very dicey game. Because I feel like where you're embracing yourself, you're on the verge of just attracting something that's so right for you, so much better for you. So anyone that's avoiding the connection because they've got feelings is being silly, because they could lose you. They could seriously lose you if that's what they're doing. And maybe they already have lost, and maybe you're just thinking, yeah, there's no way I'm going back to that, Kerry, because I just wouldn't put myself through it again. But your spirit guides, the first words was stay optimistic about your love life and about your life generally. And you couldn't have more optimistic than all the healing of the Temperance and the alignment of the Star, wishes fulfilled, and meeting somebody who, like you, has balance. You see, this person is somebody that has the balance over the physical and the emotional, the spiritual. They're in touch with themselves. They know who they are, so they're able to connect with you on that level. You could get a reconciliation, because, I mean, other tarot readers do say that's a reconciliation card and someone's avoiding you. But that's another message, and I don't think it's the message I really want to go with, truth be told. Because, you know, look what you've been doing. You've been healing yourself. You've been getting yourself in a good position to meet somebody that will basically be a really good match for you. Like I said, the hard shell, but also the soft inside. So why would you want to really allow someone back who had such a great opportunity in the beginning and just blew it? Let's see what destiny brings. But all I can say, Cancer, you are heading towards a soulmate. Happy thoughts. To feel happier right now, think about a memory or someone else that made you smile. That's lovely, isn't it? That's such a gorgeous card. It's like your spirit guides are saying, look, if you feel a bit down at the moment, if you feel a bit lonely, if you feel like you just don't know what the hell's going on, your spirit guides are saying, Cancer, my God, stay optimistic right now. You are on the verge of something freaking awesome, amazing happening to you. And you just can't see it. But it is so freaking close. That's all I can say. Because, I mean, these cards are just literally ridiculously amazing. You know. And that card as well. I can't say more than that. So anyway, look, have a great weekend, Cancer. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking. If you want to book in, you can contact me. My website is awakeningtarot.co.uk and I'm on Facebook, Awakening Tarot as well. Peace.